Ronnie O'Sullivan breaks off in the deciding frame of this gripping quarter-final. John Higgins led 5-2. He looked the only winner at that point. He was the only player making breaks. He had sundry chances, but he's just sat out a century in the last frame from O'Sullivan. So now it is in the balance well and truly.
He might be on up this pot into the left corner. Phenomenal shot. Not just the pot, but the reaction he's got. Yeah, and earlier on in the match, he wouldn't have went for it, and even if he did, he wouldn't have got it.
Well, John Higgins just seems to be sitting a little low in that seat, doesn't he? Pondering the chances that he didn't take, and now suddenly how well O'Sullivan's playing. Like you say earlier on, he was just struggling so badly, but he just killed one frame off from his first chance. Can he now kill the match off from his first chance in the decider?
7.
Chances are he will, I think.
And, you know, if he's here on Sunday again with the trophy, you look back on this and you think, well, how? Because he was struggling so badly. The answer is really his attitude. He's never at any point given up. He's been struggling, yes, but he's stuck in there, waited to see if chances came, played the correct shots, and this is his reward now, this chance to get it won.
Exactly. He's obviously had to rely on John missing, but when he's had his chance, because his mind's been in the right place, he has been able to capitalise on them. He hasn't necessarily forced the chances himself, but when they've come because of his application, he's been able to capitalise. Again, for the first time you feel the match is in his hands. He's been hanging on to John's coattails. And again, John at 5-4 would have believed he'd get another chance or two. As we said, there's every chance.
23.
He's probably played his last shot.
Well, it's going to be tough to take if that's the case for Higgins, because O'Sullivan was there for the taking for sure.
But again, having had that chance he didn't think he was get. First chance of this last frame, literally went for the juggler. Brilliant red, totally committed to it. Plenty of side to get in perfect position in one go.
$31.
Who is going to beat this man in this city? No one's done so for 7 years. I know it wasn't played here for 4 years, but 2016, Michael Holt, the last winner over O'Sullivan in Shanghai.
37.
Mark Selby, if he does come through here, O'Sullivan will be the next opponent. Of course, Selby doesn't fear him either. That will be some match.
A little bit straight on the black. I think he might come off 2 cushions. Try and beat on the red at the bottom of the pack. Just be careful not to overrun it. Yeah, played it well. It's low on it. Be able to pot it, glance off the red above it.
44.
And then the 2 reds on the left-hand side should be available into the opposite corner.
Reînnoiește-ți casa cu oferte excelente de la JISC. Vezi ofertele pe jisc.ro. Plapumă din in la numai 135 de lei, reducere de 60%, sau saltea superioară la numai 275 de lei, reducere de 60%. Și ține minte, oferim prețuri de nerefuzat. JISC.
Scandinavian Sleeping and Living.
Even when it's gray or sunny either way, we still have each other every single day.
Kinder Milk Slice, ușor ca o îmbrățișare.
No one makes me smile like
45.
Yeah, feels just one good cannon away from having the match at his mercy. He deemed that a good cannon.
52.
We've also seen here how much O'Sullivan wants to win. You know, don't be fooled by anything he said. He wants to win every match he plays, and he's spoken of this tournament in particular as being a target for him. So that application we've spoken about, it's been really important. Yes, you can argue Higgins should have closed it out, but the fact that he didn't, O'Sullivan needed to be ready mentally, and he has been. And this is a sensational finish, isn't it? First chance, 5 each. First chance looks like 6-5.
Yeah, we've seen him play better, but this has to go down as one of his best ever wins, considering how the match had went. As right from the start of the match, he looked ill at ease, struggling a bit with the conditions. His tip looked distracted. Just hung on in there.
6-5.
And eventually, if you wait long enough, there's always that chance it can turn around.
Well, this blue is match ball. What a finish from the greatest player we've ever seen. At times today, that form had gone missing, but it turned up just in time. John Higgins is going to be absolutely sick.
71.
He was looking good for a great victory over his great contemporary, with a chance to progress to the semis, possibly win the tournament. It's going to feel like a very long journey home, I think, for him, thinking of what might have been.
76.
Yeah, brilliant break, very well taken, and of course all brought about by the fantastic first ready played.
77.
And we get another chapter in the O'Sullivan-Selby psychodrama in the semis. They've had, of course, a lot of meetings, a lot of memorable ones.
84.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a great reward for beating John Higgins from 5-2 down. 2 sessions against Mark Selby just to get to the final, but again, a 5-2 down, he'd taken that gladly. And again, sometimes over the years, he's found Selby a tough nut to crack. In this mindset, this
91.
attitude, he's definitely in the right mental place to be able to go toe-to-toe with him. Set up fantastically.
98. 99.
Well, a grandstand finish. Hadn't made a half century all day, made a century in the last frame. He's made one in the clinching frame. Ronnie O'Sullivan, as ever, doing it in style.
103. 105.
There's an old saying, if you're going to take a shot at the king, you'd better not miss. Ronnie O'Sullivan is still standing in Shanghai, where he's been the winner for the last 3 stagings of this title.
112.
By any standards, this has been an impressive finish. Yes, he struggled early on. That's all gone, though. He's still here. Glorious. What a couple of frames he's put together here. Sensational finish from Ronnie O'Sullivan.